Okay, now we're moving on to the next lesson. There's not actually a new property in this lesson. It's just combining all of the different properties that you've had up until now. So now is when you're going to have to really think through what you have to use to be able to solve these questions. Because again, they will ask you, how do you know that this is true? You'll have to justify it. So if we look at this example, we have the circle. Okay, immediately I'm thinking I have a cyclic quadrilateral and I have the angle at the center so I can find the angle at the circumference. So let's see what they're going to ask. They want us to find angle ABC and angle ADC. Okay, so angle ABC, this angle, is the angle at the circumference. So we know it's going to be half the angle at the center. So it would equal, 41 degrees. Now, how can we justify it? All we have to do is say angle at center is 2 times angle at circumference. It's not too difficult. We're just saying the property that we use to be able to solve the problem. The next thing, so we know this is 41 degrees. The next thing they want us to find is angle ADC. That's angle ADC. So we're talking about this angle. Now comes in my cyclic quadrilateral. We know that opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So what that means is 180 minus, I'll put it below, minus 41 is going to have to be what angle D is equal to. So if we go like this, 139 degrees. We can say equals 139 degrees. Why is that true? Because opposite angles in cyclic, I'm going to say quad, are supplementary. Again, hopefully not too difficult to state there. I know this is an English class, but you still need to be able to justify in a logical way how it is that you came to your answer. Okay, I'm going to just erase this to give us a little bit of space for the next one. For the next question, they're giving you another circle, and again, I see a lot of different things going on here. One of them I see immediately is the fact that they've given me an external angle and that we have a cyclic quadrilateral. We also have some same segment, again, a little bit less obvious, but I know I'm going to be looking for those specifically. Okay, so let's see what they're asking. They want angle QRS. QRS. So that's going to be this whole angle. Again, based on property 4, we know that this angle is going to be equal to this angle. So this is going to be 112 because the opposite the exterior angle in cyclic quadrilateral is equal to opposite interior angle. So this angle is equal to the opposite exterior angle and vice versa. So this is 112 degrees. Okay? The next thing they're asking is angle SQR. SQR. So that's going to be this one. Okay? Well, in this case, we have a triangle. This triangle here, SQR, is a triangle. So we know that there are 180 degrees in a triangle. So we can say 180, well, we can go like this, 112 plus 37 to figure out how many angles, how much we have accounted for right now, 149. We subtract those, this becomes a 7, and we have 31. So that means this angle Q is equal to 31 degrees. So how do we know that? We know it's 31 because a triangle equals 180 degrees. Again, not too complicated to explain there. Okay? The next question that they want us to answer is, what is angle PLS? PLS. So we're looking at this angle. Now this one's, again, we're like, what do we have to even solve for this question? Anytime you think that, basically you can look for the same segment because that's going to be one of the more used properties. It's not as obvious. So let's see. I just found this angle 31, and that was from SQR. SQR this way. I can also go SPR, and we began at S in both cases and we ended at R in both cases. That means this is equal to 31. So again, we just have a triangle situation. 31 plus 44 is 75. 180 minus 75 is 105. So we know it's going to be equal to 105 degrees. How? We used angles in same segment are equal, and we also used the triangle is 180 degrees. So again, all of the properties will come together, and so in the past exercises you've just focused on two of them at a time. Now we're going to have to think through all of the properties at once to be able to solve these questions. So go ahead and give it your best shot.